What's up, guys? So Crowfall dropped some major news today, starting off the New Year's with incredible stuff. Crowfall is supposed to soft launch in 2018 sometime. They've gained additional funding to market the game even further and harder, and they're in a great spot. So this is the first, in my opinion, crowdfunded game on Kickstarter, MMORPG that will actually launch and fulfill what it's supposed to be doing. So this is a PvE update mainly, but this is Crowfall. This is a PvP game, right, guys? So these PvE environments are not instants. They are in the open world, and you are fighting over resources in caves, fighting over spawn points and mobs. You can see this is some of the new territories that they are showing off. The maps are all going to be procedurally generated, which means they're going to be randomly thrown together. But this kind of area, they're calling it an adventure zone, which essentially is like a questing zone. This is where your raid monsters are going to be, your big bad monsters. They're going to have these special drops that you're going to need for crafting or potentially quests. Yes, I know a lot of people don't think like quests are going to be in the game. I do feel like there will be some kind of quest systems in the game. It's just a staple of RPGs. And it's very simple and easy to do. Maybe not your traditional, like, hey, talk to NPC, go kill 30 mobs. That's not going to be here. But Crowfall has different campaigns, and each campaign has different win conditions. They haven't really touched upon win conditions too much yet, but one of the conditions that should almost guaranteed to be there is a, like, kill raid bosses, collect loot from raid bosses, and deposit said loot from raid bosses in a, fortress or zone or treasure chest. Something to that degree, which essentially is a fetch quest. But if the monster is a raid boss, you're going to need, say, 50, 100 people to kill this monster, or some really good geared, strong players. If they take this a little bit smaller and make it a maybe a monster that needs 10 people to kill. So nothing crazy, not a super raid boss, but just a party boss. And the goal is to kill as many monsters and then bank those materials from that monster in a chest or a loot box at your home base. That is a type of win condition that is very easy to implement in Crowfall, and something that I definitely think we're going to see. So for this example, they show off this rocky mountain cave-like terrain system. And the parcels are these individual squares that you get to build in your own eternal kingdom, which is a massive, just like player-built world that you have full control of location of these things. This right here is essentially one big parcel. So this, if you see it in a map, it's all going to be like this together, seamless. So it's going to be glued together on the seams here. This is going to be, sure, it could be shifted left, right, but you're never going to see this parcel right here, this middle one, like over here. It's all procedurally generated, and this is all essentially one giant parcel that is going to have specific monsters, loots, special harvesting areas in there. So if you want to read more in the article, you can see. So this is how they're going to change it up, though. So just every map is not exactly the same, and things will be changing over time. There are seasons in Crowfall as well. So you have fall, spring, summer, and winter. So this is like, say, the basic season here. They can also change it to, so maybe this map or this area is infested with spiders, and they have lots and lots of spider creatures, maybe a, spider boss, raid boss here to fight. And this is what it would look like if there is spiders that have inhibited this parcel. Alright, this is more of like the hunger just taking over. The blue crystals, they essentially call them the hunger, which is the world killing itself, devouring it. And as the world gets progressively worse, as the seasons go on, the world is killing itself. The hunger is devouring the parcel. So you can see the parcel has evolved and has turned more deadly. This is going to mean that the monsters that are inhibiting this parcel have become stronger and more deadly. And it could mean potentially other things. So these are just different aspects of how, yes, these are, kind of cookie cutter. You're going to see these a lot, but they're going to be slight differences, slight variations. And when you're running around the map, it won't look as cookie cutter. And of course, this is the first iteration of this stuff. So look forward to seeing new and unique different kind of parcels in the future as the game progresses. Of course, as the game starts out, it's going to be basic, bare bones. That's what soft launch is. Soft launch is the basic bare bones systems, core aspects, parcels, and then once the game progresses into a year or 2 years, you're going to see a ton of different variety of parcels and weapons and armors, things like that. The game is going to expand. So don't worry that there's only a couple different parcels in the beginning of the game at soft launch. Like, yes, there's slight different variations, and these are just kind of like palette swaps. You got spider webs on here versus non-spider webs. It will look and feel different based on the campaigns, the location of the world, and how everything is set up. The procedural generation will work wonders, and of course each campaign is going to be a few weeks to a few months in length, so it's going to give them time to build these new parcels before the next campaign that you jump into. And as of now, it sounds like that we're going to be able to play into 3 different campaigns at the same time. So if you are fighting at a campaign and for some reason you're just not feeling it, or you don't like the rule set because each campaign has a different rule set, you can just simply give up and leave that campaign. It doesn't look like you'll be able to physically leave and exit out the campaign. Your character will, you're not your character, but your account will still be credited with like you're in one campaign. But you simply just join a different campaign. Also, this gives great gameplay for if you're a scout type player, because in the beginning of the map, everything is fog of war. You can't see the map, you don't know where locations are, and you're going to need to scout out the territories. Scouts in this game have a huge, significant impact on gameplay, because again, fog of war, and when you're scouting it out, you can actually draw a map, so you can take a picture of the map that you've uncovered, and now share that with friends, family, guild members, and so forth, and they can now see what you saw on the map. Granted, things can change in the map. This is a dynamic world. So you can give a friend, I can give my friend Bob the map, and it was a map that was accurate an hour ago, but Bob goes over there, 5 hours later, and now maybe it's not owned by our territory anymore, or maybe the landscape has changed slightly. Things have evolved. So Crowfall is definitely looking to be the game of 2018, in my opinion. You can still get in for free, completely free, by signing up just with an email address. The link is down below. That is my referral link that gets you in for free. Sign up on crowfall.com. Use the referral link. It will also get you 5% off of your first purchase. So you'll get in for free with the closed beta. This is going to happen sometime before the soft launch here in 2018. They are going to stop taking these registrations fairly soon. So make sure as soon as you see this video, click on the link down there, sign up, put your email address in. You can even put a throwaway email address in. You don't need to put your real email address in there if you're on, iffy on the fence, like, I'm not sure. Put any random garbage email address in there. Sign up for an account. That will allow you to get access to the closed beta, which will be 100% free. So you know how most games now are doing like an open beta? This game is not going to do an open beta. This is a buy-to-play game. It's going to cost $50 when the game releases, when the game soft launches. $50 box cost, and that's it. You're not going to need to play anything else. They will have an optional VIP subscription, so $15 a month, and that will get you some additional benefits. But $50 box cost, that's it. You got the game. You can play forever. You don't need anything else. So they're not doing an open beta. They're going to give everyone that signed up via their website, via that link down there below, access to the closed beta for free. It will probably be about a week or a weekend of free access so you can test out the game. Most of the systems will be there. You'll be able to test most things out. Of course, it's not going to be a completely finished game. They are still working on it. It is, in development, but it will be right before the soft launch period. So if you see what you like there, if you play it, you test it out, you think, hey, this is worth $50, then you go ahead and buy the game for $50. If it's not your cup of tea, if you don't like the style of gameplay, you don't like the direction, don't buy it. But all you need to do right now is sign up through the email down below in the description. I'll put it in the comments as well. I will talk to you guys later. Thank you for watching. If you have any other questions too, post them down below. Love to talk to you guys. See you later.